All right, so I have my hunt wheels here. These are, so this is from my Privateer 141 hunt wheels, and it's tubeless ready. But these Schwabi tires here, they don't nowhere on the tire does it say tubeless or tubeless ready. So usually they're supposed to say tubeless ready, but I believe these are tubeless ready tires. But it doesn't say it though, kind of weird. So anyways, the wheel itself is tubeless ready. So I'm gonna convert it to tubeless. So you need to basically take out the tube. So you want to get as much of the air out as you can. The more air you get out, the less resistance you will feel from the tube. Having the resistance of the tube kind of sucks. You know, from the air that's in the tube. All right, so once I have it all out, I'm gonna squeeze the tire so that way, oops, set this aside here, don't drop, don't lose that cap. Push this bead in so that way it's towards the inside. It's kind of hard. You just have to go around. So I'm holding the rim from the backside and pushing the bead. So basically, it's going that direction. You know, it's like that. So just work your way around. I feel actually I think that's my hand is kind of greasy. Kind of oily. It might be the tires too. The tire feels kind of, well, actually the rim feels kind of slippery as well. Well, that might be the lube maybe from the chain maybe. I'm not sure. It just feels slippery. Actually, you know what? Let me put it on this box here since I have a box. Just might as well use it. You know, use the box when you have one, or cardboard when you have one, I should say. That's where the gimbal every once in a while does that, where I actually push the button in it and it goes into a different function, different setting. Okay, there it goes. So now you need to make sure it's like that all the way around. Oop, I see a little bit of tape in here. Push it back in. So here's a valve stem. Okay, all out. I'm gonna use my. So it seems like this tire, the fit to this tire to rim is pretty tight. So I don't think I could, and then also because it's very new, I don't think I could like just roll it over. Usually, the fit, if it's looser, you could actually just roll the bead over the rim, and it comes off. But I'm gonna use my Crank Brothers tire tool. So hook it in like so. Let's see, what's this valve stem? Oh, right here, valve stem. So I'm gonna do right in front of the valve stem here. Hook it in like so. Hook a tire. Put it that, and basically you just fingers in right here, right in between. You just do that. Oh, it went smooth because there's that oil. There's a little bit of a lube or oil or something on this rim or tire or something. So there's the tire. Oh, excuse me, the tube. It's also a Schwabi. All right, so that's it. I'm not even gonna bother touching the other side. I didn't, you know, the other side, on this side here, the bead is still in the rim, so I'm not even gonna bother with that, taking that apart. So I'm gonna put this wheel back on the bike, and I will continue on. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so the wheel's back on the bike, and you see the tire is still off on one side, is still off the rim. And there's no valve stem yet. right here, no valve stem yet. So I'll put on the valve stem, and I'm gonna then I could pour in some of that sealant. So these are pretty nice. These Hunt wheel tubeless valve stem. They have a little the valve cap. It's also a valve core remover tool as well. It's a built-in. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's a smart design. So I'm actually so far I'm really impressed with this bike. It's Privateer, you know, Hunt wheels and Privateer is the same company. You know, whatever brand that owns Hunt wheels is also the brand that owns the company that owns Hunt wheels is the same company that owns Privateer. So far I'm really impressed with it. So far, you know, the bike I'm impressed with the wheels, with the hub, with the rim. So far so nice. So, do this with my hand here. Okay, so get that in. Set this core aside so that way I don't lose it. All right, so now all the way around the rim, man, this thing, there's like oil or something on here. It's like I feel like a slickness. I wonder whoever put this wheel in, they might have used lubricant to put this wheel in. Maybe because the tire is a very tight fit to the rim, and they weren't able to get the bead over the rim, and they probably put a little bit of oil on here because I could feel it. It's very slippery. I didn't feel that in the front wheel. The front wheel didn't have any of that at all. So let me like wipe some of this off. Hopefully I can wipe as much of it off as I can. Hopefully the rim too. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to wipe it off the rim, but I'll do it anyways. Or excuse me, not the rim, the bead. Yeah, the front wheel did not have it. The front tire didn't have it. It was very, you know, it was normal. But this back wheel definitely, someone put lube on it. I'm guessing because it was just it's a tight fit. All right, so now the bead is off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attach the bead back on. Actually, I'm gonna flip the bike over because my bike stand's in the way right here. So let me flip the bike over real quick. Okay, bike's flipped around. Let me get my stuff together here. Okay, so again, the bead is still off the rim. So where's my valve? Okay, here's my valve. I'm gonna leave on the bottom, and I'm gonna work from the top. Or actually, you guys can't see it from the top. So let me flip this around so that way the bead or the valve is at the top at 12 o'clock. So I'm gonna do is on the opposite side of the valve. I'm gonna put the bead in both ways, and I slowly work from both directions. I slowly work the bead until it gets close to the valve. So here I'm down at the valve again. All right, at the valve again. So now basically only this bottom third is open. The rest of it the bead is inside the rim. So I got my stand sealant. Check it out. Got my little measuring cup right here, my little red cup. That usually comes with the stands, or you buy the kit, whatever. Maybe it doesn't come with the bottle by itself, but if you buy the kit, that's what it comes with. So let's pour that in. Pour 2 cups, or 2 of these cups. Not even sure how much that is. I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure if I even have enough. Hopefully I have enough for 2. That's 1. It's 2. Basically I have a little bit of something left. Hardly nothing actually. So I think I'm gonna pour that into my YT in the rear. Whatever I have left in here. It's like, God, it's not even half of this. It's like, I think it's only like maybe 1/4 of this red cup at the most. Again, I'm gonna pour that into my YT because I had a pinch flat I ran too low with tire pressure and I had a pinch flat and I lost some sealant. Okay, it's good there. Alright, so from there, basically just work your bead down. So I'm gonna use one hand, I'm gonna hold the bead. I'm gonna hold the bead with my left hand right here. I'm gonna use my Crank Brothers tire lever tool again. And basically I'm gonna feed this in, like so. Put my foot there so that the feed doesn't move. So once you get to a certain amount, pop all the way in. Okay, now it's all the way in. I'm gonna do, because my bead is already seated on the other side, so I'm not gonna touch that side. On this side, I'm gonna push the bead towards the center of the rim into the valley. And I'm looking right here where the valve cap is. I want to make sure that that spot is not that the valve, where the valve cap is right here. You know, if you look at the tire like so, the valve cap's right there. I want to make sure that the tire bead is not like on this side of the valve cap or sitting up on top of the valve cap. I want to make sure that both the beads is on both sides of the valve cap where the rim is, so that way it's not a leak point. So I'm good there. And originally it wasn't, that's why there's a little bit of leakage right here. So now I'm good again. I'm gonna spin this around, spin this so that way it spreads the centrifugal force will keep the sealant towards the outside of the tire, or where the nubs are, the knobs. So you see how you can hear the high pitch, the engagement. So this is a 72 point of engagement, POE. So I now have my little my Presta, excuse me, not Presta. Yeah, Presta adapter, Schrader. Presta to Schrader adapter, so I could use my air compressor. If you don't have air compressor, man, I don't know. Here it pop. See this, the bead is seated. And I squeeze it, still it's kind of soft. I'm gonna pump it up a little bit lower. Okay, that's pretty hard. That's probably harder than I want it to be. And I'm gonna leave it like that. And I'm gonna spin it and get that coolant distributed. Not coolant, I mean sealant distributed in the tire. And that's it. So that's how you, you know, if your wheel and tire setup is tubeless ready, that's how you take out the tube and put in the sealant and, you know, and switch it over from tube to tubeless with the sealant. Thanks for watching.